Welcome to my channel. Please support by subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. To all my amazing subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. The Hunter and the Ghost Bride. Once upon a time, in a distant village surrounded by a thick forest, there lived a skilled hunter named Kofi. Known for his bravery, Kofi was the pride of his people. One fateful day, he set out on a quest to hunt a rare white deer that was said to bring eternal good fortune. Ignoring the warnings of the village elders, who spoke of strange spirits lurking in the forbidden forest, Kofi ventured deeper into the woods than anyone dared. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Kofi realized he was lost. The dense trees whispered in the wind, and shadows danced like spirits in the growing darkness. Just as he thought all hope was lost, he stumbled into a moonlit clearing where a small hut stood, almost hidden by the trees. There, sitting on a stone, was a woman unlike any he had ever seen. She was beautiful, with skin like polished ebony and eyes that shimmered like the stars. Her name was Adisa. Adisa smiled warmly and offered Kofi shelter. Her voice was soft, like the wind brushing through the leaves, and her presence soothed his fear. Grateful, Kofi stayed the night. They talked of many things, of loss, of longing, and of the mysteries of life. By the time dawn approached, Kofi felt a strange connection to Adisa, as though he had known her all his life. Despite the villagers' warnings, Kofi returned to the forest again and again. Each time, Adisa greeted him with the same gentle smile. Before long, they fell deeply in love. Ignoring the whispers and superstitions, Kofi asked Adisa to marry him. She hesitated but agreed. They wed under the ancient baobab tree, with the moon and stars as their only witnesses. Yet, strange things began to happen. Adisa would vanish at sunrise and only return at dusk. She never ate with him, only watched with a serene smile. And though Kofi loved her more each day, he began to notice something peculiar. Her reflection never appeared in water. Curiosity gnawed at him until, one night, he followed her. He watched in horror as Adisa walked into the mist and transformed into a ghostly figure. Her skin grew pale, and her eyes became hollow. She drifted like a spirit, ethereal and otherworldly. Heartbroken, Kofi confronted her. Through tears, Adisa confessed her secret. She was a cursed spirit, trapped between life and death, bound to the forest. If he stayed with her too long, he too would become a ghost. Determined to save her, Kofi vowed to break the curse. To do so, he had to retrieve 3 sacred items: the silver feather of the moon owl, the heartstone from the mountain of echoes, and the tear of the river spirit. Each item was guarded by powerful beings who tested his courage, wisdom, and selflessness. Kofi faced riddles, battled his darkest fears, and even sacrificed his memories of Adisa to gain the tear of the river spirit. When he returned, Kofi performed the ritual to free Adisa, but the river spirit warned him, "She will be free, but you will forget her." Without hesitation, Kofi completed the ritual. Adisa was restored to life, but Kofi collapsed, his memories of her erased. Adisa returned to the village, now mortal. But Kofi no longer recognized her. Villagers whispered behind their back, curious and suspicious. How could he forget his own wife, they said. Is she a witch who bewitched him? Though he could not remember her, Kofi felt inexplicably drawn to Adisa. He defended her fiercely when the village elders summoned him. "I may not remember her," he declared, "but I know my heart. I trust her." The villagers continued to gossip, saying, "He is bewitched. Who marries a woman who vanishes by day?" But Kofi paid them no mind. Over time, his feelings for Adisa deepened, and he found himself falling in love with her all over again. One day, he proposed to her once more. "I do not know why," he said, "but I feel as though I have loved you forever." They married again, this time in the light of day, with the entire village as witnesses. Though Kofi never regained his memories, his love for Adisa remained unwavering. As they sat beneath the ancient baobab tree, he looked at her and asked, "Have we met under this tree before?" Adisa smiled softly and replied, "Perhaps in another life." And so, their love endured, not bound by memory, but by the timeless connection of their hearts.